What is up, Booyah Nation? It's your boy AA9 Skills. Welcome back to an Ultimate Team video. It's been a few days since I actually got a draft out to you guys. So for today's episode, I'm gonna give you guys two drafts in one video. I know you guys love watching people draft. So today I'm literally gonna give you guys just two straight up drafts. But in these drafts, I am not gonna go for the mega players. I'm gonna try to go for BPL, Serie A, Bundesliga. I know like they have mega players in those leagues, but I'm gonna try to avoid the BBVA, the Messis, the Ronaldos, the Neymars. And this first draft is actually sick, bros. This first draft I think is sick. And you're gonna see me make a massive mistake here, and I do truly apologize, but I want you guys to let me know in the comments down below what I could have done better. Now, I want to talk about this Pogba to Man United. Whether it's a rumor, whether it's really happening, a lot of websites are saying that there's a finishing touches are being put on. I saw on a Portuguese website, they're going as far as saying that medical exams are already being done for Pogba to sign in England for United. So he's on his way to England from what it looks like, and I want to talk about this like as the Manchester United, like the way I'm looking at it for United, the way I'm looking at it for Man City and every other BPL team, the way I'm looking at it for world football. Now, guys, 99.9% of you guys in the comments down below know about football way more than me. So I'm just literally giving my opinions here. I'm a Benfica fan. I don't care for United. I don't care for City. I don't care for any. BPL is my favorite league, and that's the only reason I'm kind of commentating on it. And I'm commentating on because this is mega for world football, man. Pogba could go down as the world's biggest transfer. Now, before Pogba, United's biggest transfer was Di Maria, and before him was Juan Mata, and Juan Mata cost them like 37.1. So they're a team that's never really dished out loads and loads and loads of money until Juan Mata and Di Maria, and now they could possibly be the biggest transfer for the boy Pogba. This is a new era, not even about Ibra. This is about Mourinho and Pogba. This is a brand new era for United, spending so much money for one player that they feel will completely change their team. Now, Pogba puts United in a crazy place. First of all, for FIFA 17, I'm excited to have Ibra and Pogba in the BPL, the teams we get to make alongside Agüero, to have all the awesome players in FIFA 17. I can't wait. I know I'm going to draft a lot for the BPL because Ibra, Pogba, Agüero, you're going to have company in the back. You're just going to have De Gea in goal. You're going to have such a cool team when it comes to the BPL in foot. So for FIFA, I'm extremely happy having Pogba and Ibra come to the BPL. Especially because I love building those teams. But in world football, I'm also excited for it too, because obviously it's my favorite league. But now all of a sudden, United is a team that's like, whoa. Like, you look at them, you say, whoa, Pogba, Ibra. You know Mourinho's going to work on that defense because he's a coach that defends a lot. So you know he's going to pick up some center backs. Now you're starting to think to yourself, yo, this is a Champions League contender. So for England, this is big, because when you look at England, besides Liverpool going to the final of the Europa League last year, you haven't really seen European success in England for a long time. So for England, for the BPL, this is massive. You see Manchester United trying to build a freaking machine. And on the other side of town, you got Man City that's already has a machine, and now they got one of the best. And the manager they had is a world-class manager. I take nothing away from him. He's fantastic. But now they got one of the managers that is probably one of the top three best in the world. You know, I would say Mourinho, Ancelotti, and Guardiola are top three, in my opinion, top three managers right now. Those guys are unreal. So now you have Guardiola banging their heads with Mourinho, and he has a mega team already. He has a team with Agüero, a team stacked with players, and you know he's buying his own players now. He's buying his own guys. Man City's building a machine there. So now you have two teams in England that are really going to compete for European success. And then you have Chelsea and Arsenal, who already have great teams, and Chelsea obviously trying to rebound from what happened to them. And you have Arsenal that are always that one step closer and that one step away from being from getting a title. So, but now this Mourinho with this new era with Pogba is incredible. And why is this incredible? Because you have this guy going for 105 mil, I think it is. So what does this price tag start to do to players? Because football was already moving up with players, and now you got Pogba going for this. That means that if Messi or Ronaldo were to ever leave their clubs, which now I see them never ever leaving, because if Pogba costs 105, what does Messi cost? If Pogba costs 105, what does Ronaldo cost? I know they're getting up there in age, but boys, they're still the best. They're still the guys winning the best player in the world every single year. And I know a lot of Messi fans will argue this, but I think Ronaldo's gonna get best player of the world this year just because he got the Champions League and now he has the Euro. Even though he didn't play that final, he has those to his belt. I think they're gonna give him the best player in the world this season, I think. So with that being said, you have two players that continue to win the you know, best player in the world, if they were ever to be sold, which I don't think they would be, their price tag would be freaking unreal. So I see them for sure never leaving. Now, there was rumors that Ronaldo leaving. I see them never leaving now. With this coming out, I see them never leaving because I don't think any team could ever afford these players. So anyways, go back to Pogba and United and all this stuff. Manchester United's about to be a contender for the Champions League, especially the way Mourinho builds. We know how this guy coaches. He has Ibra up top. He already has great young talent in Anthony and Rashford, and now he has Wayne Rooney as well. Who knows what's going to happen with Juan Mata? Juan Mata possibly could be staying along with him. He could be leaving. I think Rojo's a good player. They have a Rojo there. They have Smalling. They have one of the best goalkeepers in the world, as long as he doesn't go to jail for whatever happened to him. You know, he's going through a bunch of stuff as well. So now they have this incredible team. Luke Shaw's in that lineup. I saw he was doing some preseason. So he has this incredible team, and he's building on a beast team that was, I think they always had a good team, but now they're going to build a very, very, very strong team, and Ibra's going to be leading the charge with Pogba assisting him some great balls. So this is incredible for English football if it can bring Champions League football and European success, because dudes, no matter how we talk about it, I say the BPL is the most successful league, the most entertaining league. The most successful league right now is the BBVA. Let's just be honest. Sevilla has been dominating the Europa League 3 years in a row. Champions League keeps going to the same freaking, you know, the same teams over and over and over, and they're BBVA teams. You had like in 3 years, I believe you had Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid face each other twice in the Champions League final, right? Am I right about that, or am I wrong? If I'm wrong with anything, please correct me down below. But you have this league being dominated, or the Europe being dominated by the BBVA, and now all of a sudden you see Manchester United and Man City really becoming contenders to really to start taking a step in Europe and getting England back to that success. Regardless, let's go back to talking about Pogba, okay? Pogba's the topic here. Let's talk about this Pogba guy. I hope I eat my words right here. I literally hope I just hope everything I say right now about Pogba fails. I do believe Pogba is one of the best midfielders in the world. I do believe he plays that position unreal. I do believe he is a class player. I don't believe he's worth that price tag. I don't see how a player can be worth that price tag. I do see it with Messi and Ronaldo, because I think those two guys, with the amount of goals they score, can carry a team to trophies. You saw Ronaldo help Portugal massive against Hungary with two incredible goals that see them get out of the group stage. Now, would Portugal still have, would they have won that game without him? Who knows? But when it's clutch time, Messi and Ronaldo can score goals and carry teams. Am I saying Ronaldo carried Portugal to a trophy? No, because Ronaldo didn't play good in this Euro, but he can. Can Pogba carry a team to trophies? I don't see him having that impact on a team. I do see him being amazing. I don't see him having an impact on a team to where he can win them trophies. Again, I could be wrong, and I might eat my own words. I don't think he's worth that price tag. I'm happy for the kid. I look at him and I see the way he is on the field, his celebrations, the way he is with the fans, the way he is on Instagram, the way he is the way he's out there. I think he's an incredible player, and I'm happy for him, yo, and I hope he does well. I just don't see him being worth that price tag. I don't see anybody being worth a price tag that high if they're not Ronaldo and Messi. Gareth Bale went for a lot of money, and I don't even know. We could talk back and forth. I think Gareth Bale's done amazing for Madrid. I know he got a lot of stick from the Madrid fans. I think he's been great. I thought he was great for Wales. So I don't know. Those price tags, man, it's a lot to live up to, man. When you say you're the highest transferred player ever, Pogba has this weight on his back to really transform Man United to something completely different. He has to train United to be an incredible team. This price tag now changes the whole influence. The whole team changes, bro. You're now giving this much money for a team, for a player. You have to be a contender in the Champions League, and I'm not talking about a contender that goes to the semifinal, a contender that goes to the final when you're paying this much money for a man. So I think it's incredible. Again, I keep saying I think it's incredible. I do think it's incredible for BPL. The BPL, look at this, man. You got freaking Aguero for Man City. You got Pogba and Ibra on Man United. You go to Chelsea and you have Hazard, and you have such great players there. You go to Arsenal, you're looking at Ozil and Sanchez. You go to Leicester and you see the great players they have in Vardy. You're seeing talent all across. You go to Liverpool with Klopp, who's, again, they could be contenders. Who knows? Because Klopp is a fantastic manager. You're just seeing talent in every single team, and I don't know no country that has that much talent spread out. The BPL looks unreal, but again, it all comes down to can this nation have European success again, and stop the big BBVA teams from running house on everybody. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm happy for the BPL. I'm happy for Pogba. I don't think he's going to be worth that price tag. Regardless, my dudes, that first draft was unreal. I made one mistake, and I wanted a Bate at left back, and I completely ruined it. And in this draft right here, I was trying to go Bundesliga in the beginning. Then I tried to switch into a Serie A, and it was all over the place. But it actually comes out to be a pretty decent team. The first draft was I think one of my favorite drafts this entire season, my dude. The entire season of FIFA 17 or FIFA 16, I think that first draft of this video was one of my favorites. That team just came out completely unreal. The attack was sick. It just felt like a really, 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 really clutch team. Now, real quick, my dudes, if this Pogba deal does go through, I want you guys to let me know in the comments down below real quick, who do you think will win the BPL? Okay, if this Pogba deal goes through, who do you think wins the BPL? Let me know down below. I honestly, even with Pogba and Ibra playing for United, I want to fall towards City, but I don't know if I should fall towards City. I don't know. I kind of see Guardiola and what obviously when he went to Germany. When he took over Bayern, they already had won a bunch of stuff. So he had a team that was incredible already. And this City team is an incredible team. They've won stuff. So it'll be interesting to see who can put their touch on a team that, you know, that didn't have success last year, put a touch on a team to quickly turn around and be an amazing team. And I feel like Guardiola has not less work, but has a better chance of turning it around quicker than Mourinho, because United's been through so much these past couple years that a few of those players there might be kind of like meh, just kind of all over the place and kind of not there with their confidence. So I think Mourinho has a harder job. So looking at the BPL right now, man, if I had to take a guess and say it was going to be one of these teams, I want to say City maybe. But I don't even know if it's going to be a United or a City, because what I saw from that Italian manager in the Euro, if he can put that spirit into Chelsea, you just never know, dude. You just never know. Chelsea's stacked as well. This BPL season should be, and I think is going to be, the craziest season we've ever seen. And I do want to say that I don't think Leicester will do it again. I don't think this season is going to be a team where we get surprised by a team. I think it's going to be one of the favorites to win it. I think there's just too much talent across these favorites to not see one of them go on and win. So this video here today, boys, was kind of all over the place. We talked about Pogba, we talked about United, we talked about City, we talked about so many different things. And really my whole point is this: I think the BPL is about to become even more entertaining. I think this has to be the time where England comes back and does something in Europe. Any of their teams. I think this has to be the season where it happens, especially if Pogba signs with United, with Ibra. You got to do something in the Champions League. Man City is looking for Champions League success. That's why Guardiola even took over. They want that Champions League success. That's what he's there for. So it's go time, man. It's go time for England to start doing it back in the Champions League and in the Europa League and stuff like that. And as world football, man, I don't know, man. What does this do for price tags, bro? What does this honestly do for price tag? I see Renato Sanchez leave Benfica for about 40 million, but if he does everything on his deals, on his contract, they get 80 million. So Renato Sanchez could have actually been sold for 80 million if he can hit every clause. That's incredible. You got Pogba for 105. Like, what is happening right now? Soon we're going to see players just not moving around, because it's going to be like the NBA soon, where you just don't see the superstars leave their team anymore, because teams aren't going to be able to afford to pull players, in my opinion, if football keeps going this way. Regardless, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed these two drafts. We'll be back to the Draft to Glory content very, very soon. It was actually really hard for me to play FIFA, man, because I hurt my hand today. I've been struggling to like close it and stuff like that, but I hit you guys with two drafts. Draft to Glory, career mode tomorrow, Draft to Glory back in just 2 days, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching these two drafts, man. It's been your boy AA9 Skills. Those are my opinions. Let me know your opinions down below. I want to know what you think is going to happen. Who's going to win the BPL? Will Pogba be a flop? I don't think he's going to be a flop. I just don't think he's going to live up to that price tag. It's been your boy Skills. Drop a like, subscribe. I'll see you soon. Booyah. We're all cruising to the football field, and they go on the sidewalk. I try to be cool. I see like this little jump. Ray's behind me. Ray witnessed it the best. I see this little ramp. So I take the ramp and I make the ramp. Only problem is the floor on the ground was completely full of mud. My front tire gets stuck in the mud, fam. And I completely flip. I flip my entire bike over. And look at me, yo. I can't believe I didn't hurt myself.
I can't believe you didn't hurt yourself too.
That was a mean flip.
I don't know if they can see, but
And then look at my bike, yo. You don't think I broke anything, do you? My seat has dirt on it. I messed, that only has mud on it. It just needs to be clean, yo. At first, boys, because you know how I'm always like, I'm fat as hell. I thought I was 100% sure. Why are you laughing, right? Ray just spit water all over herself. Right when it happened, I look at the bike on the floor and I said, damn, I know that wheel is bent. I know it's bent, but it's fine. Look at my backpack, and the vlog camera was right here. I can't believe the vlog camera's not broken. That was an epic crash.